Imagine an animal that you have come to love or loved in the past. Now imagine an animal just like yours, but neglected, abused, or lost. Approximately 6.5 million animals enter a U.S. shelter a year, according to the ASPCA's website. I am here tonight to tell you about how our society has helped prevented animal cruelty. A few years ago, I got the opportunity to adopt a dog from a U.S. shelter. She has impacted my life just as much as I have hers. I believe that all animals should be loved, have a home, and a second chance. Tonight I will be talking about 3 organizations that believe the same: the ASCPA, the Humane Society, and the World Protection of Animals. They all have the same goal in common: to help animals. I will begin with the most widely known and oldest of the 3, the American Society for the Prevention of Animal Cruelty, also known as the ASCPA. The year is 1863, and Henry Burr is on his way to Russia to talk to Abraham Lincoln when he notices a horse being abused by his worker. He then goes to London's Protection Against Cruelty to talk to him about the situation. Betty Carter writes in her article Mercy that his words influenced more than he thought. London then strengthened their laws against animal cruelty, and he went back to his hometown in New York to establish the ASPCA in 1866. Now you may wonder where all the animals come from that live in shelters today. Well, Martha Wagner writes in her 2016 article from the Fresno Bee that over 600 animals were adopted in from a no-kill shelter in North Carolina, where they were abused, neglected, and injured. It took over 40 helpers for the ASPCA to get these dogs and cats healthy. Now, the ASPCA doesn't just take in animals, but holds events to help them get adopted. An event held in 2018 was the Help a Horse Find a Home, where they opted out over 1,000 horses. Not 10 years later, the Humane Society was established. In 1954, Jean L. Noren writes in her article, The HSUS, that a few founders of the American Humane branched off to create the Humane Society, an organization that helps stop cruelty of animals. They announce to the public different issues that animals have. They have so far established the Humane Slaughter Act of 1958 and the Humane Laboratory Act of 1966. They raise awareness for issues such as horse slaughter, animal abuse, cosmetic testing, and other issues. Finally, the 3rd organization may not be as big as the last 2 or work the exact same, but it has the same goals in mind. The World Animal Protection Act was established in 1981, but originally called the World Society for Protecting Animals. Their main goal is to help exotic animals in natural disasters. Their article, Our History, on their website states in 1964, they helped over 10,000 animals in a flood in Suriname. Their main goal is to help as many animals in anything from an earthquake to a flood. All 3 of these organizations have in common the goal of helping end animal cruelty. All in all, this society has helped prevented these animals from getting harmed. The ASPCA has welcomed their shelters to dogs in need. The Humane Society has helped educate the world about this animal abuse. And finally, the World Protection of Animals has helped protect exotic animals all over the world. Thank you.